Hey yo, what's up my people? This is Informant 254. I'm back again. It's been a bit uneasy for me, but I'm back again and I'm gonna do my best. The good news is I got a new gadget which I'm gonna bring content to you, and stay tuned. Today I'm just gonna talk about an opportunity. I feel like I have to post this opportunity because it's time limited. Okay? An opportunity about a program in this country, which is Germany. It's called Afrika Kommt, One of my friends told me to talk about it last year, and I just didn't have the time, didn't have the energy, I was a bit busy with other things, with family and work. But then I'm going to talk about Afrika Kommt, which started in 2008, and it's for African countries, especially the sub-Saharan part of Africa. I'm talking of people who are from Lagos, Douala, Nairobi, Addis Ababa, Check out this thing, and it is something that is really, really important for young African professionals. Yeah, check it out. Let's talk about this. So guys, Afrika Kommt is an initiative from German industries, which are companies, for future African leaders, and it's more about innovation, getting to learn about, how you can improve on your stuff, scale, for example, this thing is not just something into the industry alone. It goes into IT, it goes into commerce, it goes into economics, it goes into production, and it's something that's really important, especially for the young leaders who are, who intend to be managers and to run their own initiatives of production, in the health sector or in the production sector, which is something really important because you'll get to learn a lot. These German companies kind of just try to make sure that what you're learning, goes hand in hand with what you need in your country. It is something that is actually made to tailor what's happening in your country, so that whatever you're going to make is tailored for your own country, not just for Germany. It's an initiative. It's all about learning. Afrika Kommt is something that, the people who are coming who will qualify to come have one really big advantage. So you guys, with Afrika Kommt, you get to know how companies work at a global level. Talking of good companies like Mercedes-Benz, Bosch, these big companies in Germany, all of them are in here. There are not so many, but it's something that I can 100% refer to people. Come try it out. You come here for 1 year. Let's talk about who actually sponsors Afrika Kommt. Money, big issue. If you're applying for this program, who sponsors the Afrika Kommt in Germany? Actually, it's the participating companies. The participating companies finance everything. If you qualify, you apply, and you get shortlisted, or you get a reply about this stuff, you are ready to go. You don't need anything from your money to do anything. What do they sponsor you with? They sponsor you accommodation, flights, insurance. They even sponsor you the language. Afrika Kommt is something that has been there. If you're listening to this thing for the first time, remember, this thing has been there since 2008. It's just that nobody told you about it. And last year, actually, I met a friend of mine from the University of Hoymaden. He told me that people are coming with this program. And I was like, okay, I have to talk about it. So it is something that is actually there. You can go check it on YouTube. You can go to their website, which I'll be putting down here. You can check it. It's in English, so that to be clear is that it is a fully sponsored program, and for those people applying, it's not a study program, it is something that you come, work with the company, learn as you work, and you get to go. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So guys, the Afrika Kommt program combines the theory and the practical part of through management training and internship phase in German companies. something nice for you to grab on. Something nice for you to grab on, guys. Get to do this. Time sensitive. When I'm talking of time sensitive, it's like you're supposed to have applied like yesterday, you know? Yeah. So I feel like this is something important for the young people of Africa, for young people of Sub-Saharan Africa, you know, because it's also limited. Not every country has this kind of program or this initiative, you know. So guys who are in Sub-Saharan Africa, if you feel like the Afrika Kommt program is for you, apply. If you are late to apply, you can apply next year. Okay, so it's something that is there, has been there since 2008, and I feel like it's important for people to know that these programs are there. Even if people don't talk about them, they're actually there to be applied for. You know, you don't suffer by applying. I always say you don't suffer by an application. You know, you never know. You never know. This is what's up. What do these people really, you know, how do Africans benefit from this stuff, you know, from this initiative and this program? Let me just read something small from their website, okay? How is Afrika Kommt a win-win for African professionals and German companies? Okay? Because people will say, this is something that will only benefit Germans and German companies and corporations. No, man. You get to learn something. You get to change, you know. You get to change some things, you know. You get to change, okay? So German companies benefit from expertise, knowledge, local network, and unique multifold African perspectives of the young experts. The African fellows dive deep into the German corporate specific, German business spirit, and German culture. You get to learn a lot of stuff. You know, it's not just about work. You get to know also the work culture in Germany, you know, the work ethics in Germany. You get to know about their culture. You get to know about their food. You get to know about, you know, Germans work. Man, in this country, people work and they're disciplined. You know, you'll earn that money. There's no way you'll get into a job and not earn that money. You'll earn every single euro you make. They'll try to make sure you're not getting it for free. If it's break time, you earn your break time. If you are going to earn that money, you'll earn it for those 7.5 hours or 8 hours you're working. You'll have earned that money. They'll not let you go. They'll not let it just pass. You know, like I come to work, it's 8 hours, I go home. No, you'll have to do something. That's how the German culture is, you know. People get to know about the work ethics of the Germans and the German companies and these big corporations, you know. And you can still carry that home or even into your own personal business, you know, private business, personal business. You get to learn this ethics, this work ethics, and I feel this is something really nice for the young African managers who are going to apply for this opportunity. So guys, just to be clear, the Afrika Kommt is not an academic program. You know, let me read it out. You know, Afrika Kommt does not provide academic scholarship for study in Germany. In addition, it's not an academic program. Okay? Just to be clear, it's about people who have already studied, who have their degrees, masters, PhDs, who are coming just in these companies to get to know how they work together, you know, get to know how these big corporations tick. So, the important part, very short sentence. Application is through an online platform. You don't apply through an email. You have to go to their platform and apply. Please take your time, fill in everything that you need to fill in, give in all the things that you need to fill in. Your application has to be fully you know, it has to be what it's supposed to be. It has to be fully, you know, if there's anything, don't make it 50-50. It doesn't make sense, because this is something really important. Make sure that your application is fully submitted and fully filled in. Okay? Yeah. So, if you are studying abroad, can you apply for this Afrika Kommt thing? Yeah, you can. You really can. You can apply. How people know that you can apply if you're abroad, so long as you're coming from Sub-Saharan Africa and you're here studying or to finish your studies, you can still apply for the Afrika Kommt program, and you'll get that scholarship, or you know, for 1 year, and work with the company in the fields that you are a professional. Application, yeah. I know before you go and read all that stuff in the application, you have to understand that you don't need to have professional German language for you to apply for this program. You can apply if you are good in English. English is really important, French and Spanish. So the 3 languages are really important for the application of the Afrika Kommt, you know. So if you can still speak French, but you can still communicate in English, yeah, you have. That's why it's even in Douala, people in Cameroon speak French, but they're applying for these programs and they're coming, you know. They're coming to Europe to work with these big corporations like Bosch, Siemens, you know, Mercedes-Benz. So you can apply even if you don't speak German, okay? Okay, if you applied for the program and you are not picked, you are still free to apply. Even if you apply twice, it's free. Just apply again, apply every year. So long as you meet the requirements and there's a slot for you, it's just for you, okay? So the Afrika Kommt program is actually free. You can apply every year so long as it's open for application, and yeah, good luck. Okay, so if you applied for the program and you made a mistake, and you make a mistake, there's no way you can take it back. So that's why it's really important, you know, when you fill in the application and you send it, make sure it is fully filled in, you know. There's no way you'll try to go back and edit it. No, on that platform, the application platform, just once. Some things you need just to do them once and do them right. You know, even if they don't work, just do them once and do them right. That's really important. Apply once and the right way, on right time and on time. You know, because this thing is like gonna be in a few days closed. Don't apply when it's closed. Doesn't make sense. Just wasting your time. In the application, there's a place where it says your stay abroad. You know, you have to write. If you've stayed abroad, please write you stayed abroad. Because these are things that, you know, for example, if you don't write, when you go to apply for the visa, they'll automatically see you've been abroad. So stay abroad, write if you've been abroad, if you've been to Spain, France, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, all these countries, just tell them the truth, because they'll find out. These things are connected. You know, the Schengen visa is connected. They can just check and know, okay, you are in Europe. So on that part of stay abroad, make sure you put in that you've traveled abroad, and yeah, don't hurt. On the application, there's that part of the presentation, you know. You can, if you're good in PowerPoint, make a PowerPoint presentation. I find them cool, nice, complicated, smart. But the Word application is also good. You can also do your presentation in Word and in PowerPoint. Important points for people who apply. About the certificates, during your application, if you have French certificates, Spanish certificates, or another language, I don't know, Swahili certificates, maybe you're from Tanzania, I don't know if they have certificates in Swahili, there's a team. So long as you can apply in French, English, German, and Spanish, there's a team which will deal with it. You can apply in those certificates in that language. But if it's in another language, maybe in Chinese, I don't know if even in Sub-Sahara we don't have Chinese. I don't know if people are studying. If it's in another type of language, then you need to, there's a possibility it's another language, because maybe you studied in China, or you studied in, I don't know, some other country which speaks a different language. There's an entire team which deals with this stuff, you know. So if your certificates are in German, or they're in English or Spanish, you know, or French, you can apply, you know, because there's a huge team there that deals with the application, and they speak those languages, they are competent. It's good that actually it's flexible for people who speak French, English, and Spanish. I find it nice. You can apply in original Spanish language. The thing is, how many people are taken in this program? It changes every year. The placements change every year. So if you're not picked this year, just try next year. You know, it all depends with the companies in Germany who want people to come and learn, you know, get to know what they do. You know, it's not something that you can say it's 2,000 placements. No, it depends on the companies that are interested in the program, and the companies have been increasing year by year. So it's something that is good, and good for young African leaders and managers. So to summarize, you know, I'll just say you get to learn from a job, in a job, and off the job. You get to learn about sports in Germany. You get to learn about work culture. You get to learn how to scale your business in Africa if you have something like that, or if you're a company. You know, you get to have fun in Europe by participating in sports. You know, I will really encourage the young people in Africa, the young leaders, young managers. There's an age limit, which is I think 38, to apply for this program. And I just want to wish you the best in your application. Yeah, this is Informant 254. As I sign out, for any questions, feel free to contact me on Informant 254 on TikTok, or ask questions on the YouTube channel under the comment section on Informant 254. Yeah, I want to wish you the best and have a lovely day wherever you are. This is Informant 254 with love. Take care.